We arrived at the port of Piraeus from Mykonos, and just outside a car sent by our tour operator was already waiting for us. We headed straight to Hotel Philippos, the same hotel where we had stayed on our very first day in Athens. Since it was our second time here, the hotel surprised us with some lovely gifts, and I am showing you those right now. Now there's something I simply couldn't miss. From the balcony of this room, we had a direct view of the Acropolis. Today is our last day in Greece. When we first arrived in Greece, we entered through Athens, but the very next morning we had to leave early for our 4-day classical land tour, so visiting the Acropolis wasn't possible at that time, so tour operator Vikings Navita had already arranged our Acropolis tour for today.
This means originally the Acropolis is a fortress. 700 years before Christ, they said it's not going to be a fortress only from now on. From now on it's going to be sacred place as well.
So we have just entered the Acropolis site through the main ticket gate, and from here we start walking up towards the Propylaea, the main entrance to the ancient citadel. As we move along this path, you can already see one of the temples coming into view. That's the temple of Athena Nike. It stands on a small elevated basin right beside the entrance. The temple of Athena Nike is dedicated to Athena as the goddess of victory. It was built between 427 and 424 BC during the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta. There had already been an earlier shrine here, so this spot had long been associated with Athena as a bringer of victory. And right here, the tall structure you see in front is the monument of Agrippa, a high stone pedestal that once supported a statue. And from this point, you can also enjoy a clear view of the entire city of Athens spread out below. We are now entering through the Propylaea, which was the main gateway to the Acropolis. It was built in 5th century BC under Pericles as part of the rebuilding of the Acropolis. And as we stepped in through the Propylaea, this was the first view that opened up in front of us. Right ahead is the Parthenon, the most iconic structure of the Acropolis, and just beside it, you can also get the view of Erechtheion. These are the two most important structures here, both dedicated to Athena but very different in design and purpose. Let's take a closer look at the Parthenon. This is the most iconic structure of the Acropolis and one of the greatest achievements of ancient Greek architecture. The Parthenon was built in the 5th century BC between 447 and 432 BC during the Golden Age of Athens under the leadership of Pericles. But this is not the first temple that stood here. An earlier temple dedicated to Athena existed on this site, which was destroyed by the Persians in 480 BC during their invasion of Athens. After that destruction, the Athenians rebuilt the Acropolis, and the Parthenon we see today was constructed between 447 and 432 BC during the Golden Age of Athens under Pericles. It was dedicated to Athena Parthenos, the patron goddess of Athens, and inside stood a massive statue made of gold and ivory. In the 6th century AD, during the Byzantine period, the Parthenon was converted into a Christian church dedicated to the Virgin Mary. Later, after the Ottoman conquest of Athens in the 15th century, it was transformed into a mosque. From the Parthenon, we now walk towards another fascinating structure on the Acropolis, and just ahead you can already notice a building with a very different architectural style. This is the Erechtheion, and this place is deeply connected to one of the most important myths of Athens. According to Greek mythology, this is where the contest took place between Athena and Poseidon to become the patron deity of the city. Both gods wanted to claim the city, so they decided to offer a gift to the people of Athens. Poseidon struck the ground with his trident and created a spring of water. Some say it was a saltwater spring, symbolizing his power over the sea. Athena, on the other hand, offered something very different. She planted an olive tree. This tree was seen as a symbol of peace, prosperity, and long-term benefit. The people of Athens chose Athena's gift, and that is how the city got its name, Athens. It is also famous for the Caryatids, the elegant sculpted female figures that serves the columns, making it one of the most recognizable structures here. After exploring the main structures like the Parthenon and the Erechtheion, we spent some time walking around the rest of the Acropolis, looking at the ruins spread across this hill. These are actually the remains of ancient temples and sacred structures dedicated mainly to Athena, along with broken columns and marble fragments from the 5th century BC. And on both sides, the entire city of Athens unfolds beautifully where ancient history blends with modern life. From there, the view down below was absolutely incredible. You can see the theater of Dionysus, the birthplace of Greek drama, and right next to it, the Odeon of Herodes Atticus, which is still used for performances even today. This whole area was once the religious and cultural heart of ancient Athens. And with that, my visit to the Acropolis came to an end. But the journey doesn't end here. After that, we made our way down to visit the Acropolis Museum, where many of the original sculptures and artifacts from this site are preserved and displayed beautifully, giving you a deeper understanding of what this place once looked like in its full glory.